Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Radhika Kelkar. I'm a psychiatrist from Maharashtra. I also practice child psychiatry. Welcome to this channel. On this channel you will find videos regarding children, regarding psychiatry, regarding psychology, and I hope it helps people clear their doubts, clear their myths about psychiatry and psychiatric treatments, also about parenting and children. So in this video I am going to discuss about Erik Erikson's third stage of development. This is the third video that I am making about Erik Erikson, and it is in continuity with the previous ones, so you can check out them as well before this one. So in this video I am going to talk about third stage of Erik Erikson's psychosocial developmental theory. So the third stage is about developing a sense of purpose in life versus developing a sense of guilt. It takes place between 3 years to 5 years of our life, according to Erik Erikson. Now the first two stages of children, the development of children, are concerned with development of trust for people around them, and the second led to development of independence. So the focus in those two stages was developing trust and independence. Now moving ahead, these two things form the foundation of the coming stages. So talking about the third stage, it is usually happens when children are starting school in their preschool years. That is 3 years. Usually a child starts going to school and then he starts interacting with other people. So previously he has attained trust and independence. Now he will be going in in a surrounding where he will be surrounded by other people, other friends. So what happens in this stage, or what is important in this stage, is the ability of the child to initiate things. That is, initiating a sort of a game with friends, or initiating a conversation, or initiating some activity. That is what usually happens in this stage, because the child starts interacting more with the environment, and usually it is more of school or friends, or some friends that he goes to play with. So this is basically his surroundings, and in this surrounding he will start to initiate things. That is what we are going to talk about. The virtue that you attain in this stage, if the stage is completed properly, is the ability to initiate things. And the negative trait that you develop if the stage is not completed properly is a sense of guilt. So basically in this stage the child starts to exert power on the people around him, or the world around him, and they have this need to do things on their own, and especially to explore things, to learn new things. They are very inquisitive, and they have many questions. They develop this desire to know things, to listen to people, or to go about things, and there is a lot of inquisitiveness in this stage. So they will be asking many questions. If you know a child of 3 to 5 years of age, usually at home parents are just very much tired just answering to the kids' questions, because he has so many questions. The world is so new to him and he has questions about everything. So that is what happens in this stage. So basically the child starts planning activities. He starts accomplishing small tasks and small challenges, small games. Whatever he is playing, he'll try and accomplish what is supposed to be done. So he like I said earlier, he becomes interested in exploring things and is inquisitive. So if your child is asking you a lot of questions and is inquisitive and is around you all the time, asking you all the time, so be happy about it, and you should congratulate yourself that your child is developing really well. And in case you are getting irritated at his questions, or just feeling that she should just ask some few questions, some less amount of questions, do not let such thoughts bother you, because this is a very important stage in a child's development, and that will, if you help him go through it properly, he will develop a sense of purpose, he will develop a sense of initiation. Later on in life, he will not be awkward, he will not feel awkward, or he will not be hesitant to initiate things, he will not be hesitant to plan things. So talking about it, caregivers should be encouraging, and they should encourage the child's exploration and not try to curb it for XYZ reasons. Sometimes obviously parents have their own reasons, they are busy with their own lives as well, but you should take care that this curbing is not happening again and again, because if that happens, and if parents are dismissive or parents are discouraging, sometimes there are some adults who have who have a habit of just criticizing, or who have a habit of being dismissive all the time, or sometimes they are mocking attempts of the little child, even or taking out mistakes in anything that the child is doing. Such behavior can lead to the child developing a sense of guilt, that he's not good enough, or he's not doing things properly, or he should not be initiating things, or maybe he can feel ashamed of himself, that they are doing something wrong, or they are not going in the right direction. So these things can crop up in a child's mind, and later on there is a possibility that he will become overtly dependent on others. He will not be independent enough, he will not be independent, and he will not initiate things. He will just be a follower kind of a person. He'll do whatever other people are saying, or other people are suggesting, or will just be a little submissive. So that is what can happen if the stage is not completed properly. So this stage, I understand, can be a little frustrating for parents, because there is a lot to be done. The child demands a lot of attention, demands a lot of time, but it is an important stage, and it is important that you let the child decide who they want to play with, or what they want to play, or how exactly they want to do a particular thing, because the child will insist that I want to do something in this way and not the way you are saying. So sometimes these struggles are there, sometimes these conflicts are there, but as far as possible, just try to let the child explore, to let the child do the way he wants to do, unless it is dangerous. Because some amount of control is again necessary, because if not exercised, the child will not know where to stop and what exactly to do. So some amount of control is necessary, but then give your child ample amount of chances to exercise his own choice as well. So what can parents do to foster development in this stage is to encourage a child to explore, to answer to all his questions as genuinely as possible, as in a descriptive way, with a lot of interest, as much as possible, because that will give a sense of importance to your child and a sense of purpose, and he will feel that my answers are being answered, my questions are being answered, and my questions are having some purpose. Usually when children ask questions, they have a sense of purpose at the back of their mind, sometimes very immature, which the adults are not able to understand. But then if this is curbed, or this is not encouraged, it can lead to a sense of guilt, that whatever I am asking is not proper, or whatever I am asking is not correct, or he might feel embarrassed about having asked that question. So make sure that this is not happening to your child. He is not subjected to embarrassment again and again by you or other caregivers, because we need children to be explorative, we need children to be confident, we need children to take initiation in activities later on in life. So otherwise they will be a little slow in whatever they are doing, they will not be confident about what they want to do, and even they even have feelings that they are annoying to people, because that is what if a parent is used to giving an annoyed reaction every time a child asks a question, he might start feeling that he is an annoying person and he annoys people. So this is not something that you want your child to feel or your child to develop in his life. So always make sure that you are answering to his questions, you are giving him ample space for being explorative, and you are helping him out. So this was about the third stage of Erik Erikson's developmental theory. I hope it is of use to you, and it is giving you some guidance about how things should be around a toddler, because it is sometimes very confusing and very frustrating. So I hope it is helping you out. Thank you.